I don't know what I did. My bad. We're coming back on. Somewhere down the line, I messed up. I had to restart it again. That's gonna take a minute, guys. So have a drink with me, and let's wait till we get everybody in. All right, here we go. So we got. Hold on, let me send a message to Shady. All right, here we go. What's up, Brandon? Let's see, Shady. Here we go. All right, had to restart over again. Let me close some apps real quick. Probably that's what's happening. All right, my bad, bro.
No, dude, you good, bro? You good? Can you hear me?
I see your little mic now.
Oh man, I was hiding it.
Yeah, it's
It's fucking
It's like right there.
too heavy.
Dude.
Okay, so you're still a little fuzzy, so I don't know.
Yeah. Let me get my Bluetooth real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. What up, Billy?
You know what?
We got Billy in the. I'm gonna entertain him for a minute. Go grab them headphones. What's up, Billy? Hey, give us a little bit. We're kind of a little behind. It's okay. Technical difficulties. It happens on all the lives. It's all good. I'm not even worried about it anymore. Cheers. Anyways, what I was saying earlier is last night, Tinner Tuesday. What's up, Adam? What's up, Dustin, Tim, Billy, everybody? I don't know. He's a little fuzzy on my end. He's like muffled. Maybe I should have just let him work it out. Maybe it's my shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah, looks good. Does he sound a little fuzzy or no? Just curious. What's up, Steven? But Tim Johnson. Let me go back to what I was saying before we lost the first one. Okay, that's what I thought too. Okay, just a little bit. I wasn't saying it was terrible. It's just, but you know, last night. Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. Yeah, he'll be back. But my ADHD ass. Hats. Won them on Tinder Tuesday from Tim, and he sent me pictures of them. Man, I can't fucking wait. It's got the new logo, just the smiley on there. It's really, really nice. I can't wait. Get 6 of them, so I'm gonna keep one myself, and I'm gonna do something with the other ones. So. He's frozen now. Here we go. It was crazy.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me better now?
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. Good. Awesome.
All right.
You sound great.
All right. Cool. Bro, let's start the show, man. It's a little rocky start, but let's start it.
All right.
Salud.
All right, cool. Salud.
I can't drink beer today, so I'm drinking whiskey. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Johnny Blades on another episode of The Dark Truth, where your boy, my co-host, Shady
What's up?
J, and today's guest, I don't know if he's gonna make it. Is he gonna be able to make it?
Yes, he's gonna be able. He was in the comments earlier. He's probably ready right now. So whenever we want to rip, I'm sure we can just invite him in.
Okay. Do I still sound choppy?
No, you're fucking perfect, dog.
Okay. Billy Frickin Murray. We got Billy Frickin Murray. But hey, man, I got one question to ask you, dude.
What's up, man?
How was your day?
It was good, bro. My day was amazing, actually. Let me rephrase that. It was amazing. My daughter woke up to go to work with me. Excuse me. Sorry, burps. So I went to take a shower, right? 6:20 is when her alarm went off. I got in the shower at 6:20. By the time I got out of the shower, I was like, I bet she's still asleep, So I kind of creeped the door open just to see. Bro, she's sitting there with her Switch, like, morning. And I was like, sweet, you coming to work still? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, bet, get up, let's go. And she got new glasses, which is awesome. So now she can actually see, which is amazing. Which I remember getting glasses. Anyway, that's a whole different story. So when we got to work.
No, talk about it.
Well, it's a whole, dude, it's a whole thing. I remember when I got my first pair of glasses, I was like, a whole new world, like it was great. Like it was amazing. Like it was a legit Aladdin moment. And this morning when we were going to work, she started squinting while she was wearing them. I was like, what are you doing? Can you not see still? And she goes, no, it's just a habit. I was like, oh, you'll get over that real quick. And then the rest of the day, I never saw her squint one time. Like she probably like squinted at me because I had said something funny, but it wasn't like a trying to see. She was just walking around all happy, and
You,
it's good stuff, man.
you want to hear
It's just good
something
stuff.
crazy? You want to hear something crazy?
Always.
I I was supposed to wear glasses, but not for, you know what's crazy? Like I'm dyslexic as fuck. Like I read shit, I have to reread it like twice. Like I take my
That
time
doesn't mean
reading.
you're dyslexic. It just means you don't pay fucking attention.
Why are you calling me out like that, bro?
'Cause it's
I'm
a
I'm
huge difference.
I'm emotional today. I'm emotional today.
Okay.
I'm not feeling it today. No, I'm fucking
I
with you.
beg,
I'm cutting out the
I
negativity. You
beg.
know me. No, I always cut
Hey,
out the negativity.
we don't
No,
say
but you know what's
sorry,
crazy?
so
Yeah, we don't say sorry this year. 2023, we're not saying sorry. 2024, we'll make up. It's a make up
maybe.
year.
We'll
Yeah.
say sorry every day.
Yeah, we'll say sorry every day. We're like, sorry we're late. Sorry this, blah blah blah.
Sorry,
No, but
yeah. Sorry, I
check
kicked
this out,
some.
bro. Check this out, man. I wore glasses and I could fucking read
Right,
perfectly.
right.
The words weren't fucking jumping around. I was focused on what the fuck I'm reading.
So are
Everything was
you
badass, dude.
so are you farsighted or nearsighted? So can you see things up close more than you can far away, or far away and not up
I can see
close?
things. I can see things far away.
Yes, you should
Um,
up close.
Up close, it's yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of weird. Kind of
dude,
weird.
you just need reading glasses.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in
I mean,
stores.
yeah, I know.
They're cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, reading. Yeah, I need. It may be age, but this was when I was like 12 and trying to pass a test. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
like it made me focus. Like, I saw the words perfectly.
Right.
Everything was fucking awesome, dude. Let me tell you something, bro. So you saw my post today, right?
Which one? The one about the chip on the shoulder?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I wanna address it. I wanna really address
Cool.
that post. So
Do it.
it's not a negative post. It's not a really negative post. It's I'm trying to prove something to myself. Like, bro, WFCT is like right around the corner, dude. I really, like, genuinely want to win first place, bro. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely want to, really want to. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, we got Australia in the house, dude.
Australia. Oh
He's
shit.
coming. He's
Billy
coming. He's coming.
Aiden.
No, not Billy
No, I'm
Aiden.
just saying who else is in here? You talking
Oh
about
yeah,
Graham? Yeah, dude.
yeah,
Got
Graham.
fucking Graham
Hey,
in
hold on.
here.
Let me give a shout out to Antonio Santos. Hey, bro, I hope your dad does good. Or if you're the dad, bro, I hope your recovery comes through, man. I've been watching you guys, been following you guys. Man, I hope everything comes out right, man. But but going on that, bro, it's like, bro, like I've been really relaxed lately. I've been really relaxed. I've been really relaxed. And then okay, to answer Stephen Williams' answer for flat glass, bro, flat glass, dude. I've been really relaxed, dog, and I think I got too comfortable being relaxed. And then I was like, today I woke up and I'm like, fuck that. Why are you so comfortable? Why are you comfortable, dog? Like, no, hell no,
Like, why
you
are
should
things
not be this.
going
Yeah,
good? Yeah,
why are things are going so good? I was like, no,
yeah.
no, 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 hold on. You forgot, where where you come from. Like,
Right.
you don't come from easy shit. But other than that, dude, we'll get into it more within the show, bro. But let's, is Billy ready?
I don't know.
Mm,
Is he in here? You gotta look. Billy Frickin Murray,
no,
are you in the building?
no, not yet. He's not in yet.
Hey, so is it echoing on your end?
No, it's not echoing on mine. Yeah, I've been really relaxed, dude. And check this out, man. Check this out. There's like, oh, there you go. Billy's in here.
Okay.
Billy, why can't I see you, dude? Are you not public or something? You're private? I don't
You
see
have to,
him. He's gonna have to send he's gonna have to send the invite so I can get him in there.
yeah.
BFM. That's Billy Frickin Murray now. He is BFM. But dude, other than that, dude, I just been like very, very like motivating myself, dude. Like, dude, I want to give a big shout out, dude. Jeremy Davis sent me this fucking motivational little
Dude,
fucking clip.
He does that shit, man. He does it to me all the time too, and I fucking
But
love it. We're like
he sent me
music.
something about diamonds, like how diamonds are created with pressure and all that kind of
Right.
shit. Like, I need to put pressure on myself, dude. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm putting pressure on myself. Like, I'm putting, like, like I can't get this relaxed yet. I can't. I'm not in the position to be this relaxed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm year two in my business. Fuck that shit. Like, I can't be this relaxed, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot, dude.
Dude.
So I'm
Yeah. Jeremy, man, dude, I love that guy. I keep saying we need to get him on the show, and I asked him, and I'll ask him again. I'll bug him.
We need to get next week. Can we get oh shit, we're gonna be at the conference next week.
Yeah, we
And
will.
April is gonna be our female month, right? Like we're gonna be
Think so.
in
I
well, we're
think
gonna
we're
be
gonna
just
do the
interviewing women in the industry.
right. I think we're gonna
I
go
mean
about that.
they go through a lot too, man. I mean
Right.
it's dude, so we know that Lita's on for sure, right?
Yes. And then Boss
So
Lady.
Boss Lady, we got Boss Lady
And
lined
then
up. We
there
still
was
haven't
a
confirmed. I still haven't confirmed with Boss Lady, but
okay.
who in
There
the
was also a
comments who
lady, I can't remember her name, but she had messaged the Dark Truth podcast like page. So go to the messages. I can't remember her name, but she said she's been doing it for a long time. That's who like a not like known person in the industry. She might be. I just don't know of her. You know what I'm saying? So um we'll go and look at her name. I can't remember her name, but
and then
that's another one.
and then the last week of April we got
My
our
wife and
wife.
your wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We
yeah.
got to finish it off.
Yeah,
We got our
and
wife.
they
They're
don't
gonna do the
even,
dark too.
yeah, and they don't even know. And she's
No,
probably watching like, oh my
dude.
God, are you serious?
Michelle. Well, Michelle has a surprise, and I think she's gonna release it that week. I think it's a really good idea. I think it's like a perfect idea, dude. Um, I'm all for it. Like I told her, like, dude, I will fucking promote the fuck out of this shit.
Hold on, hold
But
on.
we're gonna wait.
So Billy said, can he join from the computer or do I need to use my phone? You could do it either way, I believe. I think you could just request to join and then like maybe leave the show and then come back and then when it shows him again, send him a thing. Um, or if he can send, there should be in the bottom left-hand corner a for Billy to request to be on. Excuse me.
Yeah. So Antonio confirmed. Antonio, that's my homie. Like, so we had where my old shop was at. There were a couple of shops down, and I don't know what happened to his leg, but he has like this big old boil, and it just here we go. And
Cool.
it
Did it
just
work?
like grew, and he's like, and yeah, he's good, and it's just like, man. So my prayers out to him and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, really, motherfucking Murray.
I
Yes.
don't see him.
What's up,
Like
Okay.
that.
guys?
Say it like
How
that. Say
y'all
it like
doing
that. Yes.
today?
I don't even see him. What is this?
What's up?
Cool.
What's up?
I don't even see you, bro.
You can't see? Can
Can
you
you hear
hear
him?
me?
I can hear you for sure.
Okay,
Well,
that's all.
maybe I'm only in your head, man. Maybe I don't even exist, bro.
Ooh. You're
We got a
only
glitch.
you're only on my head.
Whoa!
That's a good one. Billy
Thanks, brother.
Frickin
Whoa.
Man,
Murray,
I
dog.
appreciate that
We
honor,
have you.
dude.
We
Oh,
freaking
dude.
finally. We freaking. Okay, we're gonna have to use freaking all the time, right? We
Freaking
freaking finally have you, dude. Like,
yes.
Freaking, man.
bro.
I can't see him, and this sucks.
Talk to us about your story to the point you are right now. Like, talk to us about day one and to the point you are right now, dog.
Boy, you're going way
Introduce
back for that, man. But
in other words, introduce yourself, dude.
I'm
well, for those who don't know, I'm Billy Frickin Murray, man. That's just the way I operate. But I started off in stereos and saw a window tinter who came in for us, and man, he supported his family of six off of just tinting, on his own. And I'm like, maybe I should. I don't know, man. And eventually, he said he would teach me, but he wouldn't pay me. And I'm like, well, I mean, how do I pay my bills, man? Right? Like, so I decided I quit my stereo job. I started building paracord survival gear. So I went around to craft shows, I went around to gun shows, I went around to anywhere I could put up a 10 by 10 booth and build out paracord gear, whether it was like, fire bracelets that had, fire starting tools all in them, belts, all sorts of keychains, all sorts of wild stuff, man. And I could afford to live like that. So I went to work with a window tint and started learning window tint and worked for free for about, I don't know, like 3-4 months. I didn't make any money off of it, just a little bit of gas money here and there, and learned window tint, man. And then it's just off, dude. We moved to Colorado. I lived in Georgia. We moved out to Colorado to live out there for my wife to go to school, and found a whole new like drive, I guess. Like, and this will bring up a point where people tell you sometimes, man, like even if you only do it for a few years, it can be a life-changing event to move several hundred miles from home, even if it's just for a couple years.
Yeah.
And then even if you go back, but like moving away from the place where you grew up, like develops a whole different need, a whole different hunger to be able to grow, because like you lose all your connections, you lose all your friendships, you lose everything, bro.
By the way, I can finally see you.
Oh, nice. Do I look good? Do I look good today?
Oh, dude,
You
you
look
always
amazing.
look good, bro. Don't even start that
amazing.
shit.
Like
I'll tell you, you look good even when you don't. I'm just that kind of guy. Just saying.
Can I tell you something? This was the first guy I ever talked to in the industry. Just walking into Orlando, and I'm like, who am I gonna talk to? Here, look, he's here with his dad. Like, this has to be the nicest guy. I fucking started talking to dude. I'm a big fan of you, dude. By the way,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
a big fan of you, dude.
And
All of you guys too, man.
His dad's awesome as fuck too, dude.
No, his dad is fucking awesome.
Dude,
I love
he's
the fact
awesome.
that you tease me on how I talk too much, and that's what created this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
And now you got a podcast where nobody can shut you up, man.
Ever. Not even me. I try. It doesn't fucking work.
So, okay, you go from paracord making, you like survival kits and stuff like that. I saw a post that you did, like you're about to go like camping and stuff like that, and you're like legit. Like you could I want to set up. How about this, Billy? Like let's set up a date where you take me camping, dude. I would fucking feel 100% secure. I'm a fucking city boy. I don't know how to fucking start a fire without a lighter.
Bro, we'll go off into the Colorado National Forest, man. We'll put our backpacks on, and we'll get out of our car. We'll lock our car, and we'll just go out, man, and just make our way out into the mountains, bro. And
dude, that sounds so fun.
Carry in, carry out, dude.
That sounds so fun,
bro. So I've got an uncle who's got some property out in the mountains that he lives back in Georgia. Haven't been out there a long time. I went out to this property one day, right, and it's like you're off in the mountains so much to where my first trip out there, we found off maybe 30, 40 yards from where we camped, we found the end of a deer leg, like the hoof up to the first main joint, just laying there. And that's our first trip out there. I'm just like, so this set the tone for like being out at this property. I'm like, oh shit, dude, like we're out in the mountains, right? Like, and one day we go walking through this ravine, man, it's beautiful out there. And I've got a hunting knife on my hip because I'm like, you're off in the mountains, right? You got some kind of protection.
Definitely.
And like, it's the first time and hopefully the last time I've ever felt that feeling. They talk about where like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, hang on, bro. Like, because when I walk around out there, like I stop, I look back, look around, like every once in a while you just look around, stop, look around, like, all right, I don't see any movement. Let's keep walking. Like, I mean, you're in the woods. You're in the woods, bro.
Yeah.
And that time I had the hair stand up on the back of my neck, dude. It's the only time I ever felt it out there. And that's such a weird feeling when you're out in the woods by yourself with nothing but a knife. And I'm just like, hang on, this doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right, man. Like, and you look around, you don't see anything, man. But that, like, they just teach you to trust that feeling. So, like, when you feel that feeling, you stop. My buckle, my hunting knife is unbuckled. Like, I'm ready to grab it.
Fucking.
We're fighting, man. Like, Jay's gonna take him out, man.
Where they at?
Billy, so how do you feel like they're gonna release wolves into Colorado? You heard about that, right?
I've heard some about it here and there, man.
Wolves?
So how do you feel about that? They're gonna release wolves out there because they have to, control some kind of population. I don't understand it.
Do it.
Oh, some kind of
I'm all
conservation
for it, man.
or something.
But
I'm all for wolves, dude.
Dude, my daughter's favorite animal is wolves. Like, she fucking loves them. Like, I don't know what it is. She just loves them. anytime we're like walking through somewhere, she'd be like, "Look at this wolf! Like, look at that wolf!" You know, like a little picture of a wolf, and I'm like, "Fucking dope."
Let it be, man.
And
I mean,
that's
we've got
Yeah,
enough cats out there, dude. They're like, it's scary enough, dude. We got cats and bears and all that stuff. So like, let the wolves, let them out, man.
dude.
man, I got coyotes out here. I got deer
Yeah.
out here. You know, stuff like that. Some turkeys, some pigs, like wild pigs out here. She
That's
Oh yeah,
awesome.
I've
said,
been
"Hey,
off in
bro,
Alabama with some friends in a bonfire, and you just hear coyotes all around, and we're just in the middle of this field by a fire, probably 5 or 6 of us, and I'm just like, what do we do? And he's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, should we be out here? Like, I hear
Dude,
coyotes from several different directions, dude. Like,
yeah,
what do we do?
so,
they're
dude,
weak though."
I'm very curious of your progression in the industry. So you went from making paracords just to sustain you training for window tint, right? Or did window tinting
Yeah,
just come natural
I
to you?
worked for a window tinter. He worked by himself. He had an old, like, 2-car car wash that was shut down. I mean, 2-bay car wash that was shut down.
Dude, yeah.
So we were able to pull in one side, and the other side was kind of like the office and other stuff. So, so we had one working bay, and dude had been tinting at the time for like 20 years, and we played music together. I've played drums a lot growing up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we went out, played
That was
music
going
a
to be one
lot,
of my
hung
questions.
out some, and then I just
Right.
learned to tint for free, man. Like, and I encourage more and more people, man. Like, if you want to break into the industry and someone will only teach you for free, like that doesn't mean that you hit a roadblock, bro. Like, I made a paracord business. Like, I traveled
Right.
on the weekends. Like, I kind of got to combine my love of survival with something in that area at least. Because like what I would do
Right.
is I would get up like Friday afternoons, Friday evenings. I'd pack all my stuff up and head out, get to the gun show, start setting up. Then I'd go find a campsite, and I'd camp and just in my tent for the weekend. Get up, go to the gun show, do my thing, come down, camp. Like it was so much fun,
Yeah.
man. Like and that
Oh,
way, like I built
yes.
something on the weekends that I didn't make a lot of money, but I could afford to keep going. Right?
Right,
I could
right.
pay my
Yep.
bills. I could buy more paracord. I built my own. Like I had to build a jig, so when I measured people's wrists, I knew exactly what size to make the bracelet, so I could hook my different clips up to and stuff. Like,
Dude, so
make it, man.
dope.
Make it. It doesn't have to be a big business if you're going to do it short term to learn something bigger and longer term, man. It just if it can just keep the
Yeah,
wheels turning, keep the bills paid,
right.
buy yourself 6 months, man. Like,
Dude, okay, so I was gonna actually ask you a question now about that mindset of how you went from just making some stuff, right, to figuring out that you need these specific tools and things that you can use to make it quicker, efficient, more productive, things that can scale it in a way to where you're not doing more work, you're getting more product. You know what I'm saying? So does that kind of like that what you were doing jump you into how you kind of do your tent thing, like how you managed car toys in a way, and like stuff, how you talk about stepping through the fire, right? Of like getting
right?
through those hard things with what you don't think you need to do in a way, but you know that you have to do things that are harder in order to get to that next level, right? So the whole figuring out you need to get that thing to measure risks, and then how you can save material that way, make more of them. Like, have you kind of used that as tools in your tent life in a way?
I think 100%, man. So I first got when I was doing stereos, I got my first taste of like small business,
Right.
where for 2 years I worked for a guy that I was bottom of the totem pole for a long time. And it just I didn't like working there was the best way. It was all right. It was my first. It was like literally my first job out of high school, man. Like my parents didn't make me work through high school, but when I got done with high school, my dad did the whole like y'all met my dad. Y'all
Fucking
haven't
love
met like
him.
old
He's
old
the
dad
best,
Bill, right? You met old
bro.
man Bill, right?
He's the best.
He gave me the old like
Yeah.
you need to get a fucking job, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, you're not wrong, dude. Like, all right, you're right. Okay,
You don't even have to explain it. I
Yeah,
feel like he was a hard
yeah.
ass for a little bit, and then he
yeah,
got to
that
a
finger,
certain
man. You
age.
need to get a fucking job, bro. Like,
And,
you're gonna party your whole like summer away. Like we probably partied for like 6 months, and he's like, "Man, fuck this, dude. Get a job. Get off your ass. Get
yeah.
out of my house. Get a job. Like get out of here." Like, um,
That's awesome.
and I got that taste of watching. After that, for 2 years, I went to work for another friend. Who he became a friend, but him running his own stereo shop. He had a couple of part-time guys that helped here and there.
Right.
A guy named Clint Shadowan, man. Awesome dude. I got to watch him because it was just me and him at the stereo shop grow and like look into small business. And he and I would constantly like talk about things, talk about concepts because like we were all each other had. We were kind of like, we weren't like the popular cool kids as much.
Right.
Like we both like grew into that more, but
What
we
were
both had
you?
like our circles, but we had a drive that not a lot of people had, man. Like I came out of high school from partying, right? And then
Yeah.
my 2 years at that stereo shop, I mean, I was 19 years old, bro. Like we did our thing. We drank what we drank. We ingested what we ingested. We
Billy,
did our partying.
Billy, let me
But
ask you a question. Have you ever been to Houston?
Yes.
I've only been to Houston to go to Autobahn HQ.
Okay. Because I swear to God, like I met a guy because you had dreads at one point, right?
Yeah.
I met
Fucking Billy Murray had fucking
I mean, like-
dreads at one point.
I mean, I met a guy in Houston. And I swear to God, I thought it was you, dude. For some reason, I thought it was you. Maybe I'm confusing you. I don't want to. I don't want to like saturate it.
No, you're just fucking projecting him having dreads to somebody you met in the past, and you're like, I really want it to be you, Billy. That's all that is.
Let me tell you a little secret, right? So whenever I walked in to go pick up my film, he was signing on to Autobahn. Billy was signing on to Autobahn. And he was
You
like,
did come by, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that now. I remember we came to your shop at some point too, but I forgot that you were in that, dude. I got like an hour of sleep the night before going to HQ. Like me and my family were in Georgia. We flew back to Denver. I took them home. I was there for 2 hours. I came back to the airport and flew down to Houston. So like
hold on. You're telling me the king of naps only slept for an hour that night before? You gotta be joking, bro. The man that I've seen sleep so heavily inside of a fucking box.
Let me describe. let me describe my experience. Right. So I'm walking in, picking up my film, and then David Kress is like, "You want to see something?" And I'm like, "I see Billy," and Billy comes up to me and gives me this badass hug because he always gives me this badass hug. Like, "What's up, dog?" He is like, I'm gonna be honest with you. He is the hashtag of Tin Fan. Like,
yeah,
he is.
fucking 1,000%.
Tin Fan, baby.
When he gave me this hug, he was like, "Wait, you're coming to Autobahn, dude?" He's like, "Yeah, dude." I'm like, "What happened
I'm
to your day job?"
just
What
fucking
happened to your
here.
day job? He's like, "No, fuck it, I'm leaving it." Like, did you leave it? Right? You left it, and now you're a film rep, right?
Yep.
Bro, yeah, I went through I stepped through the fire definitely at my last job, working for a corporate company where I was like brought on to like add window tint into it. Like, hey, we did stereos for 30-something years. I see you creeping it. We did stereos. That company done stereos for 30-something years, and they tasked me for bringing on window tint into it. And I'm like, this is amazing. Big company, tons of resources that I didn't have because I was my own mobile window tinter working out of a van for 3.5 years before, for prior to that. And to now have the resources of a corporate company and the reach and the team already in place that I can work with this team and train this team to like, bro, we can bring window tint in and take off with it, man. Like, and it turned out that wasn't the reality with it because of just the way the company was managed, man. It's the easiest way to say was very hard to get things done. And give him a girl. Yes, my daughter. It's Amelia.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
And it was just like constantly like fighting for the same things over and over again, trying to grow this and like trying to build a business based on what I saw other people doing and succeeding at. Like I'm not coming in and saying, here's what we need to do because I think this is what we need to do. I was coming in with what I saw because like, look, I've seen countless businesses in several different sectors and window tint businesses all over the country come in and like do this. So we need to do this, right? And I fought for 3 years, and it
like,
just
no.
Bro, I can't tell you how many times I wanted to quit, right?
Right.
Like probably 20 times where I'd come home, I'm like, done, I'm out, I can't do this anymore. And then it just came down to like asking yourself, this is what step through the fire is all about sometimes, right? Because sometimes when you step into the fire and you step through that discomfort, it comes down to are you going to step back out because it hurts?
Yeah.
Or are you going to find your way through it, right? Because
Yep.
I caught myself wanting to quit because it sucked, because it was tough,
Yep.
because I couldn't get anything done. I couldn't get the movement I needed. I couldn't get the people on my team. I couldn't grow. I was driving all over the place. It just sucked, man. And I wanted to quit. But then I'm like, well, I had to ask myself, like, honestly, like, why do you want to quit? You know, like when you're in that moment of like taking the hat off, throwing it in the ring, right? Or you want to throw in the towel, like, watch out, Luke.
It's okay. It's okay.
I had to ask myself, like, why? Like, why do I want to quit? I'm like, because it sucks, man. I'm like, that's not a good enough reason, man.
Yeah, but
that's not a good enough reason, dude.
Yeah. Because then you question yourself, you're like, is it really that bad? You go, is it really that bad? You go, are these things that I can't control, right? Because all the things you were talking about were things that are way out of your control. Like
Dude,
you do present the best evidence for something you want to get done, and it's up to nobody else. Like it's up to them, not you. So it's something you can't actually control. So you kind of, in my opinion, you kind of just have to go, man, fuck. Like I do it. I have to do it sometimes. Like where I work, I'm just kind of go,
you gotta say freak.
Fuck.
You gotta say freak.
You gotta say frick.
Sorry. Frick, man. Like, frick you, man. Like it's not even freaking right to do that.
And that,
you know? Like,
I feel that, man, because there were so many things that like were out of my control. But the hardest part was at the time, I was the highest paid, the highest title person in the entire company that had any experience in our industry, right?
Right.
So at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but like I'm pulling teeth, man, because like there are things that are out of my control that I had to say, you know, forget it with. And honestly, the biggest power that I got through all that, I was like, you know what, man? Like, let's say worst case scenario, I come in, I put my foot down and say, this is how we're doing it. What if someone above me goes, no, we're not. You're fired. Get out of here. I'm like, well, I can tent, bro.
Like this.
I'll just go get another job tomorrow. Like, I'm good. You know, so like the power that gave me of like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I can have a job. Any next day I can have a job. Let's go do it, right? All right, here's what we're doing, guys. Here's how we're doing this. And we're like, no, we're not. I'm like, yeah, we are. If you got a problem with that, you can like call. I don't care what you do, man. Like, this is how it's going to work. This is how tent works. This is how we're going to sell it. I built my own inventory management app because the inventory wasn't being taken care of right.
Right.
I built my own Microsoft Power app within the company because our ordering process wasn't working right. Like, I'm like, I'll build. What's out of my control? Like, I don't even care. Let's do this. Like, kind of deal. So there was a level of that back and forth. Go up there.
But frick all that, right?
Frick that, dude.
I've seen the change as soon as you stepped into Autobahn,
dude.
Edge and Huper Optik.
Freaking,
I can see your touch in that company. Like I saw your touch in the company. I know you still have more to work on, right? But this is where I'm gonna. But freak all that. Right? I'm about to do this. And I'm putting it on live right now. So me and Shady, we've been having this freaking idea of starting a stand-up comedy for the industry where we get to like roast.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that's what Tent Fam is. So yeah, we got to talk about Tent Fam at some point.
In the magazine. Yeah, we were gonna get to that, dude. Like that's what I wanted to talk to you about too, because I'm so. Like the whole Tip Fam idea, the website, the cards, the frickin' all of it, like the mad, like you described it to me, the mad TV vibe of a magazine for the tent industry is the frickin' like that's the frickin' coolest stuff ever, man. Like I think it's gonna be so cool.
Well, that's the voice, man. Like I've told people, I'm like, so as the magazine develops, like. Where we're gonna have some video stuff,
right?
To kind of talk about people's story, right? To feed into the magazine, but in the magazine, like, there's gonna be this level. There's gonna be two levels deal, man. Like, I want to keep it really heartfelt, right? Like when it comes to like telling people stories, telling about how their life has evolved because of the industry. Like, where was your life at before you started? Now that you've been in the industry for a while, where's your lifestyle at now? Like, not just like how good are you with the industry, not how fast can you tent, but more of
what is your quality of life,
bro? like, are you able to like
Yeah.
get in the house you want to be in now? Are you able to drive
Have
the car you
you?
want to be in? Are you
Yeah,
able to spend more time with your family?
yeah,
Are you able
yeah.
to go out to eat more? Are you able to like take vacations more? Like, I want to talk more about that side of it.
And then,
And
but then also
at the
like the
same
dark.
time, I want to bring
Yeah,
that and surface that back up
yeah.
with that, man. Like, I've told people, I was like, nobody is off limits. If somebody has a fun joke, they want to make fun of me. Like, if it can go in a magazine, is a big thing, right?
Yeah,
Like, it's
Oh
got to go in a
yeah.
magazine. It's got to be a little bit more print media style. Like,
Right,
make fun of me, make fun of Jay, make fun of Johnny, man. Make
dude.
fun of my
Make
bosses.
fun of me,
I'm
make
gonna
bro.
make
fun.
fun of
Dude,
Autobahn
I
just as
love
much as
it.
I'm gonna make
Please.
fun of all the other
Genuinely,
brands too,
dude,
man. Like,
I
it's gonna be so much
genuinely
fun.
like, I genuinely like. So I call it shop talk, right? I
Oh,
call it shop talk. Like in
for
the shop,
sure.
bro. Dude,
Yeah.
this is like the
What's up,
first time
Mark?
I've ever worked alone, like by myself. You know what I have to do to like get back the environment? I gotta listen to Kill Tony. I gotta
Yeah,
listen to
dude.
like stand up
Yes,
comedian.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to
yes,
stand up comedy. Like I gotta listen to that because
dude.
at the shop, like, dude, we are roasting each other. We're like
Yep,
making positive fun, right? Positive fun about each other. And I was like, bro, this is what the industries need. Like
bro.
we're all
Yes,
jokesters. Every shop that I've gone to, we're all roasters. Like we all have the same ego. We all have the same little things. Some of us can handle it. Some of us can't.
right,
Like I get it. But
right,
that's
right.
what makes it. That's what makes it fun. Like I
Got your
remember working
nose.
at shops. I remember watching shops and like working at shops and then like we pull pranks on each other just to make the fun like just because we know how
Yeah,
to
yeah,
because we
yeah.
know how to tint. Like we know how to tint. Like the tint thing is out the way, right? The tint thing is out the way. We all know how to tint. But what I
Yeah.
like what I want to bring what I think that me well I don't know where you at, but Shady and you and we can develop this little comedy version of the industry and a project. And hold on. Before I go too long, you have the cards, the
The
official card,
trading cards.
the trading cards. How is that going? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Awesome. I'm glad you bring that up because I'm not as good about promotion. Like, promotion isn't my thing, man. Like, I can build. I'm not that great at promotion, right? I'm just like learning to admit
Dude,
that. Like,
dude,
when it
how
comes time to
many
build a
times have I
video,
said? How many times have I said if you need help with anything, let
right?
me know.
So thanks for asking about the trading cards. So where we're at with those trading cards is, first off, we've got to get a lot. The whole goal is to get 100 of them, to get enough to randomize the decks to give out,
Right.
right? So, I sent off we're sponsoring Tintbird for his cards, so we sent those off at first, right?
Yeah.
That first print came back off centered, cut off, all sorts of messed up, and I'm just like, oh my god, man, like you cannot mess these. Like I got to send a bunch of cards into you to print. You can't do this, right? So I had them reprint it, and they got way better, but they're still a little bit off. So I'm literally like just ready to pull my hair out about it. So I had to kind of like, okay, well, put it down. Like we're
Leave it
still getting some
alone.
going, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But so I'm still trying to find the right printer for the cards. I'm gonna give this printer one more shot because third time's a charm. And if they get the third shot, then I think we're good, man.
So
Usually.
Then we're off to the races.
so just describe a little bit of what you need because somebody in this chat can know what you
Yeah.
need. So what do you really need? Like
Well, so it really depends on who has what because a lot of this stuff is like a trading card size is like I think it's 3.5 by 2.5, and getting them to print that is I've got to go to someone who prints that size because it's a little bit bigger than a business card, a trading card is, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
I've either got the big print company I've been using, or we've got like people who specifically print sports cards and trading cards, and we all know when you get more specialty with stuff, dollar amount goes up.
Yeah.
Where the first company I found, I can say, hey, I've designed this card for this person. Give me a bunch of them. Done. All right, now I design this card for this person. Give me a bunch of them. When I get into sports and trading cards, they want to print a ton of them, right? Me to basically say, hand all this work over and say, print, go, and then package and everything, and that takes my cost up some.
Right.
The hardest part of some of this, especially when it comes to getting sponsors on, is each person's card costs about $75 to get done. When it comes down to like, now printing them doesn't cost that, but once we print them, I've also got to buy all the custom-made foil packs that have tint fam on them, right? And then I've got to buy the machine because I can buy those halfway
So-
done, but then I've got to pack them in and seal them, right?
So-
Like I've got to do that, so that raised the cost up some. So printing is the biggest hurdle to the whole trading card thing.
I got
It
you.
sounds like you
And,
need
and,
a
and that's,
board of sorts for like things like this, like a collective group of people for Tent Fam magazine that can work together to where some of the load gets taken off, right? Everybody gets their certain things that they do, but then again, like I'm sure some people would want to be paid for such work, but then some people would do it for free
but see, no,
because
Well,
they
and
want to do
that's the
something
whole.
to
that's
help
the
the
thing.
industry.
Like, I think we should all start it. We should, like, everything that we start with. I think we should all start with a little bit of generosity, right?
Right.
And just let it flow, man. Like, hey, if you look, hit me up, dude. Hit me up if you need a little bit more. Like, I'll find somebody here in Houston. You know what? Just DM me later on. Don't worry about it. DM
Right.
me later
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
Let's make this happen because I think this is more valuable because I feel like we can hit Latin America, and there's some really good hitters
That's
out
a
there.
yeah.
I've
That's
had a couple people mention
dude.
that, like even like a Spanish copy too, even if it's
Yeah,
a little
make
bit
them,
different.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Like fucking soccer, fucking like the
Yeah.
Mutt team stuff on FIFA, like those kind of cards, dude. Would fucking work perfectly for people that love soccer, right? That are accommodated to that type of style, right? Like they're staying there with this like nice frame with like a rating and this fucking little bio and all shit on the back.
oh, there's
Love it.
the cards are gonna be so much fun, man. So, and Jay, I'm glad both of you bring that point up because I mean, to be honest, one of my biggest challenges too is finding help. Now, not finding is asking for help, right? A lot of
Yeah.
people struggle with it.
Yeah, no,
Um,
we're window tinted,
Hey
bro.
man.
Trust me, we know.
well,
We're
and
proudful,
yeah, for
we're
real. And see,
proudful people.
thanks for bringing that up, man, because like I worked on my own by myself for 3.5 years, right? Like, you got to make shit happen. When people tell me, like, I've had people tell me a windshield can't be tinted without two people, and I'm like, step aside, bro. Like,
Fucking
I'm like,
move,
I'm like,
bruh.
watch this,
Move.
and they're like,
Fuck
they'll
out
sit
of
in
my
the car,
way.
and I'm like, don't you touch that film? Don't touch that film. Watch this. Like,
Go. Get out.
so,
Get out the way.
so
Billy, okay.
asking for help is a weakness, is a current weakness of mine
Mm-mm.
that I want to get better with. So, and another thing you bring up there too is saying that is this is Tent Fam, dude. Like,
Exactly.
so
That's the point.
Bro, like count on us.
I have a page. If you go, oh, I need to get a link. There's a page. If you go to tentfam.com/magazine, there's a contribution tab, right? Of like, how do you want to contribute? You can volunteer there. Again, and I'm gonna type it in the chat for people.
Yeah, type it in the chat.
Please do. Everybody share this. By the way, if anybody's watching, share this stream. Please put it in groups you're in. I can't do very many sharing into groups because I only have so many on my backup account. I have 4 days left. Look, I have 4 days left on my main page live suspension. So after that, I'm good. So I
There you go,
can
guys.
fucking share to multiple
There you go,
groups.
guys. If you don't watch it today, if you watch it later on, but look, he just put the link on. Like, let's make this grow, man. Let's make this grow because I feel like.
And let's figure out how everyone else can contribute. So, like, if you
Yes.
have a skill, if you have something away, I'll start. I like what you brought up, Jay. I'll start working on that, putting together an actual
some
like
type
board of people
fucking
who want to
board.
be those people there at the beginning, right? Like, because look, man, there's no money in this. Like, there's no money in this, dude. Like, this is like getting this started, getting this going. And if people want to be a part of it, man, like,
Yeah.
especially here right at the beginning, man, like, please reach out to me. I would love to have a team of people that we can work with on this, man, because like this is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell heartfelt stories. I've got people that I need to reach out to start setting up interviews because I've got some awesome ideas for interviews, and we'll get that going. And then it's a matter of like, what can you do fun? Can you draw? Can you build artwork, man?
Right.
Can you
Fucking
even if you just come up with a
it.
concept and we can get an artist to draw the concept, like that's
Yeah.
enough, man. Like, bro, yeah, cause like the roasts are all part of it. Dustin's got his hand raised, I see.
Yeah.
The roasts are all part of it, bro. Like,
Dude.
no one is off limits as long as like the whole thing is, and we'll go over it. Like, I don't want to make fun of people for things they can't change. Best way to say it, right? You can't change your face if you're ugly.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell
But
you
you
something
can change your
about
attitude. You can change your approach. You can change like that. So like I want to have some fun, bro. Let's make fun. Let's rag each other. Let's have a little bit of fun. Like it's what I loved about the initial tenor battles. How much people were willing to just like, all right,
God,
let's have a little bit of fun. Let's
dude,
poke around. Let's talk some trash. Like
man,
and professionally talk trash. Like that was so much fun, man. Like I want
that.
to have some
Exactly.
fun like that, bro.
I got,
Yo,
I
yo,
think I got
let
a
me give a
little
shout out. Let me
too.
give a shout out real quick. Let me get a shout out. Let me get a shout out to Carlos Olazaba, Mr.
Yeah.
Texas PG himself. Dude, he's a freaking mastermind,
Yeah,
dude. I think he can make it happen. I think he can make it happen. I know he has a lot on his plate right now. Like he's just gone. He's just on a different level than we are. Like that's one thing I want to say, man. I really respect his mindset. Like, dude,
dude, it's
him being my
wild.
Yeah.
him being one of my mentors, being couple about probably like 2 years younger than me, taught me a lot, bro. It taught me a lot, dude. It
Yeah.
really taught me a lot, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like I have such a respect for him. Like to this day, like I'll hit him up,
Yeah,
I'll call him, and we'll just bullshit, and dude, like there's like I know like I feel like I'm his prodigy. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too arrogant, whatever. But I'm probably being like I don't know, man. I just feel like bro, if you let him do his thing, he'll make it happen
yeah,
for you,
yeah,
man. He'll
yeah,
make it happen for you.
yeah. If you just, that's one of those things like sometimes you just got to get the fuck out of the way if you don't understand something, right? You have to just kind of be like, I don't get it, but freaking, I'm gonna freaking see how it turns out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you're like,
freaking right,
holy snaps, man, this is
freaking
wild.
right,
Like I
freaking
don't know
right.
why the frick this is going this way, but I can't wait to freaking see how it turns out, right?
Yeah, no,
Like it's
and it's
and
gonna
it
and it's
always it always supersedes my expectations
yeah,
every time. I
yeah,
always go, man, it can't be. I don't say it really like this, but it's like, man, I can't wait to see what it does. And then I go, holy crap, I never thought it would be like that. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, that's crazy. You know?
Yeah, and I'm excited about that for Tin Fam, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I have an
same,
idea. I
same
have like an
thing.
overall idea
Yep.
for it, but once we get other people involved and like we get better feedback in, it's only going to evolve and get better and better from there. Hey, don't click stuff, bud. It's only going to get better and evolve and grow from there. So like that's the part I'm looking forward to. Like I feel like my idea, my concept of it is awesome, but when we bring other people on and like
Yeah.
my level of awesome just gets like multiplied like exponentially, but everyone else's idea of awesome with it, it's just going to be so much fun, man.
And that's kind of what Autobahn's been for you so far, right? Like everybody that is a rep for Autobahn has completely different types of like mentalities and ideas and concepts. And then I see y'all like posting these things and coming up with these ideas and shooting out these t-shirts and these videos, and y'all play off of each other's ideas, and it's so
Oh, we
cool
have so much
because
fun, dude.
yeah, and I really want to know what the chat is like. Like I want to know
Well,
how
let
it
me,
is in there when y'all start to like mess around when it comes to
dude. Our
ideas.
our
Like does
internal
it does
chats,
it
our internal
like
chats get wild, dude. Sometimes
I was
somebody will
about to
say something
say,
completely innocent, and our internal chats just get wild, man. We have so much fun together, dude. Like
oh my god.
it's so much fun, man.
good man.
Um, but yeah, so it's, dude, like us working off each other is so much fun, man. Like one of the things that Faisal, I got to give a shout out to Faisal Nazir, the CEO, and Dave Kratz, COO, man. Like the vision they had in us, man. Like one of the things Faisal tells us is, he's like, look, guys, I think he's told us three things. The one thing is, look, I hired you for who you are, for what you're already doing. We want you to keep doing it. We want you to do it more, right? Like, so it's like, that's like beyond empowering for like
Dude,
the CEO, the guy who runs the freaking company, look at you and be
yes.
like, look, bro, we hired you for exactly who you are. We want you to keep being you. And I'm like, really? Like, and there are days where I'm like, I'm trying to figure out like how to make an impact, man. Like,
Just
and Dave Kratz will just tell me, instead of like giving us this list of things to do and say, do this, he like lets us figure it out. He's like, I'll tell him like, man, I'm not sure like what I can do today to make an impact. I'm trying to hear, I'm racking my head, like, what can I do? And he's just like, he's like, when I first started here, I was in the same point, man. He's like, you'll figure it out, bro.
yeah.
And it's just like, like that much freedom to me be
yes.
myself, man.
That's the best.
And the point to where like you'll figure it out. Not like, well, hey, do this, do that, do those. It's like you'll figure it out, bro. I believe in you. You know, like
Dude,
it's like beyond empowering, bro. Like to just be myself. Like
to be able to
that's
figure it out. You know what I mean? To figure it out on your own, and they're just like, hey, figure it out, bud. Like, figure it
dude.
out.
That's one thing I like about Faisal, dude. Faisal's a motherfucker. Like I'm not a motherfucker,
Yeah,
right? Like,
fricker.
dude, he's so awesome, man. He's just one of the guys. He's just one of the guys
hey, look, bro.
that just like wants to revolutionize the industry. And man, dude, like the work he's doing, man. He understands the culture. He understands the fucking idea, a freaking idea.
Right.
He understands the freaking idea of what we're trying to do.
Earmuffs.
What we're trying to do, man. And dude, every time I go pick up my film and he's there, oh my god, dude. It's just a blast, man. It's just a blast, dude. Like I freaking love that man. I freaking love the man. I hope he continues doing what he's doing. But hey, man, we got like 4 minutes left before
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you wanna tell them what we? I mean, I'm sure you know, Billy. You watch a little bit of the show, but we always do the dark truth final thought at the end. We got 4 minutes, so like if you want to leave, like Johnny says, like if you want to leave something that would help your children or help somebody that is newer to the industry or that doesn't really have a lot of advice in a way, just something that you can leave us with that would inspire, motivate,
I think you
keep
know
you
exactly
going.
what I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta say, step through the fire, man. Like I'm
Always.
glad you brought that up, right?
Always.
Step through the fire. The whole concept of step through the fire
Every
is you're sitting inside your comfort zone. As soon as you step outside your comfort zone, you're stepping into the fire, right?
Yes.
If you go back into your comfort zone, you're stepping back out of the fire, right? The whole fire deal is you got to step through it, basically. So like you get into the fire, it's uncomfortable. Keep going, push through it, step through the fire. The whole concept came from the purifying fire, right? In spiritual growth, they talk about like at some point in your life you go through hardships, man.
Yep.
And you don't realize it early on, but you're like, you go through hardships as long as you persist through it. Once you're done and you're through it, you realize you come out a stronger person, man. That's the purifying fire. Like it burns away the aspects of you that hold yourself back, right? So you step through the fire, man. Like get out of your comfort zone, step right into that fire. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna burn. You're gonna want to jump back, man. But trust me, even if you step back out of it for a minute, get back in it, bro. Step through that fire. Get through that fire, man. You're an adult now. There are going to be millions of fires throughout your entire life. You got to step through. Just keep stepping through them, bro. Adulting, you're going to have like an arm in a fire, this arm in a fire, your foot in each fire at the same time. You're going to dip your head in and out of some fires. Like, you just go, bro. Step through the fire, man.
Yep.
Fucking love it.
What's up, bud?
Dude.
I freaking love it, man.
In short terms, get freaking comfortable being freaking uncomfortable.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, that was awesome, man.
Yeah.
I loved it, man. Dude, everybody, we got one more minute to go, man. Billy Frickin Murray, dude, I freaking love you. Like a brother, dude.
Hey.
And I think we can make this industry more funny with you. And,
yes, for sure.
Let us help you work on that.
Anything you need. Anything you need, bro, we got it. We got you. We can do
All right, I'll reach out, man.
It's so much.
I'll make this promise to you guys. I will reach out and I will get more of the Tent Fam involved in the creation of Tent Fam.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
We need more support, guys. For all the people that are watching right now, we need more support. This has been the dark truth. This has been such a like an hour goes so fast.
So fast, man.
So fast.
It does.
We got the Tint Wiz coming up next right now, guys. Like just stay tuned.
Yes.
Tint Wiz is coming in. But go ahead, Chase.
Hey, Billy. See you soon, bro.
See you soon, brother.
See you
I'm
soon,
only like an hour and a half from Jay's house right now.
Yeah. I'll see him in like an hour and a half.
On the way. Look. I don't know if you can see it.
Can't wait.
We're
Hey,
coming, bro.
take the second driveway. Don't take the first driveway. Take the
All
second one.
right, I'll probably forget and take the first one.
Just call me.
Yeah. Dude, guys, this has been a Dark Truth with me, Johnny Blade, Shady J, and Bill Frickin Murray. I can't wait to see you next week, brother. I'm gonna give you a big ass hug. I'll give you a big ass hug. We can talk about
Thanks, Johnny.
more ways of doing things. Man, I don't have no ideas. I'm not that smart, but man, we can make this happen, brother. Guys,
Next week.
thank you.
Next week. Let's go.
I can't wait to see what's gonna come out next week, guys. And
See you,
we're gonna leave
Johnny.
it like that. We'll see you guys next week. Let's go.
Bye-bye.